Welcome to the official Munzee podcast.
I'm Rob, also known as Coach V, your host and the president of Munzee.
And I'm Craig, also known as See My Show. I started as an avid Munzee player, now proudly part of the team.
Each week, we'll delve into Munzee's mysteries, divulge some secrets, and inform players from around the world just what is coming your way.
So sit back, relax. Today's episode, we're going to chat everything that happened in Mecca and some big leaderboard news as well, Rob. Huge.
Pow, pow, pow.
Huge. Listen to you. Pow, pow, pow. You're doing your own sound effects now as well. I
don't have a board for it, so I got to do my own.
I know you are bored. That's why you're doing your own.
True.
There we go. There we go. Mate, I thought, looking at these show notes, and I thought, should we just get a start with the actual show itself? Because everyone knows what we've been doing, and we're going to talk about what we've been doing anyway.
Yes. Munzee Mecca. That's what we both did. So let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. But first, before we talk about it, as always, last week's events, we had 6 in Florida, in the good old, what do you call it, Floridian state, the warm state.
I was going to say USA, but yeah, Florida. Yeah.
USA, yeah. 2 in Missouri and 1 in Minnesota. And around the world, mate, we had
British Columbia and Ontario, Canada, Germany, Norway, and a mega event in England. That's right.
I couldn't believe that this one in England went mega. I was like super excited, but I thought to myself, hang on a second, it's a one-off single event. Like there's no what? There was no rhyme or reason.
The first event of the year, and the people in England turn out for events. Yeah. This one was down on the South Coast. This is known as a place with a lot of points. For anyone who was looking for, big double point scores and all that kind of stuff, they obviously made the journey down to the South Coast. So congrats to all of those players. They will receive that special, unique mega badge for attending mega event. Well done.
Mega badges themselves. And they're a separate badge altogether. Sorry, Gary, Eagle Dad, the badge hound of the good old Munzee world. But I didn't even see this one come up on my radar, Rob. It's a one-off, a single event. I will say this. I say that every single week, and I normally say it at the end of the large events, and that is, if you're going to host a big event, you think it's going to be hosting a big event, reach out to me, reach out to us, Rob. We can promote it. Also, at the same time, I do believe, Rob, that, if people are traveling a fair distance, they're not going to travel probably a fair distance for one event. If you want to host maybe a weekend of events like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then you're more likely to get a lot more people turning up, especially in the good old England this time of year. I mean, let's be honest, Rob, it's not the best weather-wise. So,
but that tells you a lot about the British players. Like like I said, they show up for events, rain or shine, or foggy or gray sky and all that good stuff. A good example of that, FRLK's events. He had 3 events across that weekend. A lot of people showed up because of that. Then speaking of having a weekend of events, I do know that there's a weekend of events going on in the exact same location we are talking about right now in England. I believe they're on for June, if I remember correctly. But I haven't looked. And hey, someone who's a host, tell us, give us some details. That would be amazing.
That's right. Absolutely. Maybe that's another reason why, Rob, we had over 60 millionaires this week, and over 60 millionaires. Do you want to start with Friday, or do you want to do Saturday?
I mean,
it's up to you,
I need another sip of water with this many to read. Jeez, this is amazing.
Okay, you take a sip of water. I'll start with Friday. Friday, we had 25 millionaires. Number 1, Cold Cracker 7 with 3.6 million points. Number 2 in second place, Q22Q17 with 3.5 million points. And in third place, becoming a good friend of mine, except they support PJ over Sarah, is iBike4M with 3.4 million points. The rest of the millionaires, we had Munzee Prof XP2 with 3.3 million points. Seagray, the other half of iBike4M, 510 with 3.1 million points. Eagle Dad and Xenia with 2.4 million points, followed by his better half, Marley Fancy T with 2.1 million points. Then Geomatrix from Minnesota came all the way down to Florida. 2 million points. Also came traveling around as well was Raven on the Road and Jackpot G with 1.8 million points. Another traveler, Fun Bro, Gallon, Anna Banana, not Anna Banana, Anna Banana with 1.7 million points. Arts 5, 1.6 million points. Jeffo 43 and I Am Full, both with 1.5 million points. The geocaching vlogger with 1.4 million points. Ms. YB, Bandy Rooster, The Pacer, Dragons West, 1.2 million points. We Miss Mo, Box of Wine, Mrs. CB, rounded it out with 1.1 million points. There's 25. Now, Rob, Saturday there was 30. So now I can sit back and relax.
Yeah, I didn't trade very evenly, I got to say, looking at it. All right, so kicking it off in first place was Q22Q17, 3.7 million points. XP2 with 3.2 million. And third place goes to Fins 2LR, 2.4 million points. Wow. Rounding out the rest of the 27 millionaires on Saturday, Jaffo for 43. I almost said 4.3. Jaffo 43, 2.3 million. Anna Banana, geocaching vlogger, Eagle Dad Angzina. Raven on the Road, 2.2 million. Bandy Rooster, I Am Full, 2.1 million. Geomatrix, 2 million. Marley Fan CT, 1.9 million. Munzee Prof, Jackpot Gene, Fun Bro, 1.8 million. Gallon, 1.7 million. The Lanes, The Pacer, 1.5 million. Fins, Goofy Butterfly, 1.3 million. Peanut Butter and Jam, Mrs. CB, Box of Wine, Dragons West, 1.2 million. NY Boss, Mr. CB, iBike 4M, KP Crystal 07, 1.1 million. And rounding it out, Herbie and C Gray 510, 1 million points. Wow.
There's 30 millionaires on Saturday, and then there's still millionaires, 7 millionaires on Sunday as well. Number one in the world for Sunday was I Am Full with 1.7 million points, followed closely by XP2 with 1.3 million points. The Pacer with 1.2 million points. The other millionaires, Q22Q17 with 1.2 million points. Cold Cracker 7, Geomatrix, Anna Banana with 1 million points, rounding out the total 7. There you go. But, Rob, it doesn't finish there. Why? Double Magnet started, didn't it, this week as well? So yeah, Tuesday this week, we have so far Schmitchfam 4 with 1 million points on the Tuesday. Just another regular Tuesday. Here's another million points. Thanks, Schmitchfam's 4. So there you go. Events this weekend, Rob, leading around the USA. We have Nebraska, Kansas, and Indiana. And around the world, mate, we've got one in Ontario, Canada, Denmark, Netherlands, Luxembourg, and New South Wales and Victoria, Australia. Now, as we said before, the big events themselves coming up February 20th, Foley, Alabama. It's not really a big event, this one. It can be bigger because it's associated with a geocaching mega event. So hopefully we get a few more there as well. February 20th, March 6th and 7th, Munzee Madness. This one's over in California. One event Friday, 3 events on Saturday. These locations look really cool, Rob, especially on the Saturday itself. It looks like a beautiful park, a really nice place to get to. Munzee, California, Rob, and March. I like it. I like the temperature's good. Everything is good about it. So
beautiful. Southern California, early March. Be there.
And if you haven't, I'm gonna leak this a little bit because we've got people who work for Munzee who live in California that may or may not be turning up, such as Mari, Tamara, those sort of ones as well. Yep. Maybe even Rob, maybe myself. We may all be over there too. So if you haven't met any of the team, then get yourself to Munzee Madness in California, and then September 18 to 20, Munzee Mania in Minnesota. I was asked several times why I say it that way. I don't know. It's not because of their accent. I promise you that. I'm not taking the mickey or whatever or mocking them. It is what it is. Only 7 attendees on these, Rob. 7. Come on, Minnesota. I know it's cold. It's cold, but it doesn't stop you from pressing the will attends.
Scrolling so far ahead in the calendar to September to put the will attends in there. That's what's slowing everyone down.
That's what it is.
We know they'll be big. We're going to keep talking about them for the next 8 months.
We will. Meanwhile, Rob, on the on Facebook page, because Minnesota have their own Facebook page, Minnesota Munzeers, they released all the locations and with the links to say, look, start placing your virtuals here now. So, they're well ahead on the locations. It is brand new locations as well. So this isn't they didn't have Munzee Mania here before. So it's new for everyone. All of the ones coming in and all of the Minnesotans as well. So. Amazing. Don't forget, if you're a host with a growing event, please reach out to me, just like Rob. Last week, someone reached out to me from Japan, nice. And said, how can I get a big event? So we're in talks now of how they can sort of possibly get some sort of big event. My biggest thing is, maybe try and host a few events over a weekend, that sort of thing too. So if everyone's there for more than one event, then you're more likely to get more people. I'll just say that. Have good locations as well and get it on the calendar nice and early. And most importantly, speak to Lou as well about what things that we can include to show that, what little carrots you can put out there for other people to come, Rob, like badges and things like that too. So yeah, absolutely. And Lou is very, very open to having chats and getting more events on the calendar. All right, Rob, that's enough now. 10 minutes has gone past already. Let's talk about what's happened this week in the world of Munzee and what's coming up. First and foremost, Rob, Mecca. What did you think of Munzee Mecca there in Florida?
I thought we had some really great new locations. This time we went down to Fort Myers and Cape Coral, which are down southwest of Orlando, out on the Gulf Coast. So yeah, the weather was interesting. Iffy.
January, it was fine.
Yeah, January in Florida. You never know what you're going to get.
Suck it up, princess. It didn't rain.
Bounced around quite a bit, I would say. A little chilly the first night, but hey, everybody had a great time. If nothing else, we layered up. Just had fun, and I think probably the coolest thing out of the whole weekend.
Before you announce that, I'll just quickly say, if you want to know more about what Rob and I and Tim and Josh and all that did, then go listen to Treasures of Our Town podcast, because Josh and I recorded an episode on Monday night, and it is now out there live as well. Treasures of Our Town podcast with Josh and myself, and we talk all about the extracurricular activities we did, not just Munzee, but other things as well. So go and have a listen to that. Meanwhile, Rob, what's the most important thing that happened over the weekend?
Sponsored.
No, not at all. What was the most important thing that happened over the weekend, Rob? Come on. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we've got a new Queen Munzee.
Oh, yeah.
Cold Cracker 7.
Cold Cracker 7. You didn't even do your soundboard for Cold Cracker.
I don't have a soundboard. I'm bored of my own sound effects already.
There you go. Yeah. Honestly, Linda, Cold Cracker 7, she's now taken over Bob W. Helen. So he's now the first loser in second place, where he belongs. And meanwhile, Linda, we crowned her with a crown, with a sash. All her Munzee friends were there as well. We signed a card congratulating her too. I'll be honest with you, Rob, I've never seen a smile on her face that wide before in my entire life. So well done, Linda. Cold Cracker 7, number 1 in the world. And may be there for a little bit now,
Yeah.
Unless maybe Bob comes back
We'll
again.
See. It's going to take continued effort from her to hold on to that number 1 spot, because where there's about a 20 or 25 million point gap to the third place, which is Munzee Prof. Once you get within striking distance like that, the question is, how long does he sit back and wait? Wheelan probably going to give some space and float around in that second place spot for a bit. We'll see if he finds some motivation. I mean, he's in Minnesota, so he's got a chance to pick up big points. Will all 3 of them show up at Munzee Madness in California in order to hold on to their spots in the leaderboard? Only time will tell. So it was great to be with everyone, to celebrate. really special weekend. I really enjoy that kind of thing happening when we can be together as a community and celebrate these big milestones. So yeah, this was a special one. Congrats, Linda.
Well done. And as always, Munzee, we knew, Rob, you and I, we both knew that something was happening. We watched the leaderboards intently, and we thought to ourselves, she's waiting. Linda's waiting to do this for Munzee Mecca. We knew what the outcome was. We could see the writing on the wall. And so what happened is that now we have a brand new coal cracker bouncer out amongst the world, Rob. There's 100 of these that are Munzee-owned bouncers bouncing all over the world. They're a little black piece of coal with arms and legs, very cute little things as well. Yeah. A nice little tiara on their head. Like, I love it. It looks really cute and cool. You do get a badge if you do capture one of these as well. Have a look at Kappa Z if you want to know where they are, etc. Kappa Z is your place to be. Meanwhile, after these go away off the map, don't worry. There's going to be one left on the map, and that one will be given to Coal Cracker 7 on her account to bounce around the world, just the same as Humbird 7 has one bouncing around the world. Whelan has one. He's got a target bouncing around the world as well. So there's one of these will be left on the map for the rest of time, Rob. So there you go. Yeah,
special thing that we started with Humbird 7, and now that we've transferred to Coal Cracker 7, hey, keep it going. Yeah.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, speaking of Coal Cracker 7, Rob, I spoke to her while we're in Florida, and I'm going to throw now. This is the interview with Coal Cracker 7. I am here now on Friday. Friday was a very special day here in Munzee Mecca. Why is that? Because there is a brand new #1 player in the entire world, and I am going to introduce you to now. I call her Linda because she's a good friend of mine, but Coal Cracker 7, g'day to you.
Good afternoon. See my show?
What is it, honestly, people out there listening, they're thinking to themselves, what does it take to be #1 player? Not just for the day, I'm talking about for the entire overall leaderboard. What does it take for #1?
It takes a lot of work, a lot of planning, a lot of money. And this is appropriate. I sent my son a notice saying, hey, I made #1, and his response back to me was, congrats on #1. Now can we have that intervention?
Absolutely true. It does take a lot of work and a lot of ideas and thoughts, because I've said this to Rob so many times on the podcast that Munzee isn't just about capping everything you see. No. It's capping for smart play, for big points, etc. as well. Is there one particular tip that you can give other players out there where you think to yourself, I get the most points out of value from doing something? What would it be?
You have to deploy tree houses and skylands.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
And right up there is the bouncers, because without the bouncers, you can't fill your tree houses and skylands.
Absolutely. And I will say, I've said it in the podcast before, but there's another player, Munzee Prof, and he loves doing the double magnet points on his skylands and tree houses, and hence the reason why he gets million point days during the weeks as well. Are you worried about Munzee Prof coming up and taking your thunder anytime soon, Linda?
Well, I ran out of physical cap magnet boosters.
Oh.
So that's why I haven't been up there in the million points with him.
Oh, fair enough.
You can't buy them. You can only trade them in for cake.
Exactly.
So get your cake.
So, how do you get your cake? Go to events like Munzee Mecca. We'll talk about Munzee Mecca a little bit more as well, and that is, how has the day been? We've still got Saturday and Sunday to go yet. What are the plans for it? Actually, the weather's not bad.
Oh, the weather is great today. It's a little bit on the chilly side for the Floridians, but the weather is great. Tomorrow it's going to be a little bit warmer, and there's a lot planned for tomorrow, too. We have 2 events tomorrow and 1 on Sunday. Nice. Well, I'm going to leave it there because you've got plenty of more Munzees to still cap as well. Congratulations once again, Linda. And if you haven't seen the blog post, have a look at the blog post, because you can cap your own little coal cracker that's bouncing around the world. There's 100 of them now as we speak, bouncing around the world. And Linda, you're going to get your very own coal cracker bouncer for the rest of your life. You know that, don't you? Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. All right then. Munzee on. Munzee on. Linda. Oh. There you go, Rob. What do you think?
I mean, she's excited. What can I say?
She. Why wouldn't you be, Rob? Why wouldn't you be excited? That was, she's really cool. Very interesting as well. I like what she says in regards to, it doesn't just take time, effort. It's also a bit of coin there as well. So anyway,
can confirm.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Meanwhile, I did speak to a few others as well. I'm going to go now to the interview with Anna Banana. Day 2 here in Munzee, Mecca, and I call her Anna Banana, but she's known as Anna Banana. How are you?
Just fine.
Now, Anna, you were talking to me before in regards to your cap-on points from yesterday, because you're kind of a local to the area.
I'm definitely a local.
You're definitely local to the area.
Especially yesterday.
You've been having a lot of cap-on points. How have you been? Well, first of all, how many cap-on points did you get yesterday?
Over 1 million.
Over 1 million. Cap-on points, if you don't know what cap-on points are, they are points where you get for deploying previously and other people capturing it. So you didn't have to do anything yesterday and you got over 1 million points.
Correct.
Wow.
I did use a cap-on booster.
I was going to say, how else did you... So you used a cap-on booster for that. They're the newish boosters that we have here in Munzee as well, whereby you activate it for a certain period of time, and during that time, anyone capping your virtual Munzees, you get extra points too. So, wow. So you used a cap-on booster for them?
Yes, so pretty much all day.
All day, cap-on booster all day, making sure. Because you've not just the cards at events here, we're talking, this is your local area, we're talking anything from mysteries and resorts and gardens and all the things that you've actually placed around this area, tree houses, skylands, all those good stuff too. So you get double points on everything. Well done. How many did you actually use yesterday?
Oh, I don't remember. 8 or 9, I think.
Oh, wow. And please tell me, you're utilising one right now as we speak on day 2?
Of course, till 11 o'clock tonight.
11 o'clock. Is that when you think everyone's going to go to bed?
Well, I'll be checking.
Everyone except for Coalcracker 7, I do believe. But anyway, she's another story. Have you got plenty for tomorrow to use?
There's the Munzee store.
There's the Munzee store, exactly right. Well, good luck. Congratulations. Well done. Something I hadn't actually thought about was the cap-on points for local players. So well done. 1 million points in cap-on alone. So well done. Enjoy Munzee Mecca.
Thank you.
There we go. Anna, wow, she's... it was actually good to sit down and talk to her for a little while, Rob. I really enjoy her, and I enjoy what she has to say. She was one of the event hosts there as well for over the weekend. Yeah. And speaking of event hosts, we now have Eagle Dad and Xenia. I'm right here now. You can probably hear Rob in the background. He's going to be quiet very soon. But I'm here with Eagle Dad and Xenia from Florida, one of the co-hosts here as well. Firstly, Gary, mate, great job on these events. Fantastic. How did all the events go?
Very good. We had some flexible weather this weekend, but we all enjoyed ourselves. We had not quite the numbers we were hoping for, but those of us that were here had a great time.
And you can tell by all the millionaires that we've read out already on the podcast itself. But more importantly, I've never played this game before at a Munzee event, and you call it Bingo Z. Tell us more about Bingo Z.
It's a grid, a 5x5 grid with challenges. And now you're going to make me do this off the top of my head. So,
absolutely.
Some of the challenges was to get the signature from the CZO, get a signature from a player who is from outside of the United States, someone who has deployed in 5 different countries. Thank you, Sam. Cup of Z makes that very easy to do.
It does.
Also, we had an opportunity for those folks to see, get a signature from the #1 badge ho, myself, and
self-proclaimed.
And then we had, a player from the top 100 on the leaderboard. I believe we had 6 or 8 at this event. So just kind of a mingle event. Truth be told, I copied this from a geocaching event back in the day, and it was well received. I think people enjoyed it.
It really was, and it was very well Munzefied. I will say that too. There was good Munzee questions too. I even learned something about myself, Gary, and that is that I've actually captured more than 1.6 million Munzees. I didn't believe how many I actually captured. It made you look at your own statistics, which I love too.
You know why?
Why is that?
The VAC.
Oh, yes, the VAC. And let's talk about, we won't talk about the VAC on this one here, but no, Gary, thank you so much, mate, for all that you do to the Munzee community here in I was going to say Minnesota, but no, we're not. Look at the weather. We're down in Florida, sunny Florida.
My pleasure, absolutely.
Absolutely glorious. And we will be back. I would definitely be back next year, and I hope everyone who missed out, guess what? Come back next year. Munzee Mecca for 2027. We haven't announced anything yet, have you? No, not yet.
We have.
Am I going to get a secret?
You can edit this?
No, I'm not going to edit.
Okay. when will it play? I need to ask.
Oh, Friday. This Friday coming.
This Friday? Okay. It will be in Northeast Florida.
Northeast Florida. Do we have a date at all? Not yet.
Probably this weekend, which is the second weekend of the month. Yeah, Martin Luther King weekend.
Perfect. And I'll make a formal announcement before this anyway, so we don't have to worry about it because it'll be on the Wednesday.
Perfect.
Nice. Thank you again, Gary, mate. Appreciate it, and I love the weather. Thanks for the weather.
Yes, Munzee on.
He's such a funny guy, I tell you.
He's a character.
He said to me, like right there at the end as well, he's like, are you going to edit this, Craig? Can I say this or can I say that? I'm like, Gary, I'm not going to edit you, mate. I'm not going to make you look bad. It is what it is. And he's like, well, you can edit the stuff that is bad, that sort of thing too. So, which is really cool.
That's no fun. Yeah.
One last one, Rob, because this one here is a Munzee player, like a lot of other Munzee players in the world, and that is they were playing years ago. They took a break. They had a sabbatical from it, and now they're back. And they're back with a vengeance. Again, this person here, Peanut Butter and Jam, they were also part of the hosting committee as well. They were one of the, the sponsors of the events. And for the first time ever, she got her first ever millionaire badge too. So let's talk to her, Peanut Butter and Jam. I am now speaking with Peanut Butter and Jam. Peanut Butter and Jam. What a great name. How did the name come about, Peanut Butter and Jam?
We call our dog Peanut Butter and Jam.
Oh, so you named yourself after the dog. Very cute, very cute. But more importantly, though, 1 million points today.
1 million.
And it's your first time you're a millionaire.
Yes, sir.
Wow. How did you do it? How did you get that million? People listening out there who don't understand what it takes to become a millionaire, what did you do to get the 1 million points?
Well, we hand count for the first 4 hours, and then I set off 40 blasts.
Oh, wow. So there you go. You do have to do some blasts in regards to it. But hand capping, do you have any tips for people hand capping? Do you do the slide technique or do you just do the punch technique?
No, we do the list and slide.
The list. And did you go around to all the local areas for the gardens and do it that way, or just the cards?
Just the cards.
Wow. So you hand cap just the cards and then you let off the blast. So most of that is just on cards.
Yes.
So what would you like to say to all the players out there who posted cards for you to hit 1 million points?
Thank you so much. I wouldn't have made it today to the 1 million without all the cards that were out.
Absolutely. So there you go. Everyone out there, thank you very much for placing all the cards. And one more time, congratulations to Peanut Butter and Jam.
Thank you so much.
She was funny. There was her and her partner were there as well.
Yeah.
Is it Goofy?
Goofy Butterfly. Yeah.
Goofy Butterfly as well as the other one. Yeah.
Welcome back. It was Karen and Heather. Welcome back. Mm-hmm. They've taken a couple of years away, but we were down kind of local to where they live. And so it was really great to see them back out. They said proudly that Gary was and Xenia are the majority of the reason why they were back.
That's right.
I believe something along the lines of badgering them. Continuing to hound them to get back in. So
he is the badge hound, so the badgering hound. So he could have been badgering and hounding them. See, there you go. Look at that with my very cool. All right, if you missed out on Munzee Mecca, then no fear, don't worry. It's still coming back again next year, as Gary said as well. They've already organised what date and time and everything for next year. So get your will attends in for next year when it comes up live on the calendar, which will let you know. Meanwhile, Rob, focusing off the events now, we're going to talk about what's happening in the world of Munzee for this week, mate. First and foremost, it's a busy one. First and foremost, this was launched, quite some time ago, but for cruisy members only. Those people out there that play every single day, that are at the status at the higher level. Now it's launched for everyone. We're talking about the VAC, the VAC, the Virtual Auto Capture Booster. Well, tell us more about the VAC, Rob, that you haven't already said.
We did a bit of extra testing while we were in Florida, both as a team, giving some feedback, and we're feeling confident about how things are working. So we actually gave a VAC to everyone that had attended the Saturday morning event. And when I say we, I mean you gave everyone a VAC credit in order to use it between the event in the morning and the event in the afternoon.
And for everyone's information, Rob took that out of my pay. But anyway, moving on.
What are you going to do? No, so it was good. Good for everyone to kind of get a feel for it. We also were able to get some quick feedback. the feedback was, can we please buy more? Really, or how can we get more? I suppose is how it was actually phrased. No one says, "Ooh, can I buy?" So. Good news, everyone. Worldwide, we have launched the VAC. It's time. It's available to everyone. These are available in the online store only for now. Will they come out in the app? Only time will tell. So stick around and we'll see. There's 3 price points. And so you're able to get these currently for $1.25 each through the single VAC credit purchase. And if you're going to buy anything from 1 to 49, this is the one that you'd want to go to. If you would like to buy 50 at a time, then they change price just a little bit of a discount. They go down to $55 for 50 instead of $62.50.
And then you mathematician.
Yeah, if you're interested in getting 100 of these at a time, you pay $1 each for 100 of them. All right. So that's what's going on. We look forward to everyone getting this. We're not even going to call it testing it. We're going to say, we want you to get them. We want you to take them for a drive, a cycle, a fast walk, whatever it may be. They will capture everything that is virtual except stars. All right.
Yeah.
That's what they get. If you are sitting still, the VAC also sits still. It does not do anything. So don't waste your time. Be sure that you're on the move and planning on moving when you start it. It lasts for 30 minutes or 100 captures. Okay. So it's not 30 minutes and 100 captures. It is either 100 captures or 30 minutes. If, like in Florida, you're in a place where there are thousands of virtuals, it is going to last seconds or minutes. It is not going to go the full 30 minutes. All right? So that's the general rules. If you're not sure about it, read the blog.
My tip, a lot of it with this as well, is that you can utilize it in conjunction with other things like a blast, for instance, as well. So if you utilize blast, then blast will capture those things like that are blastable, like your jewels and your virtuals and things like that, your colors. And then this can be used to suck up all those things that aren't blastable, such as your mysteries and other things and surprise wheels and things like that as well. So I'll let you know now. Someone like Munzee Prof reached out to me at the event and said he used them on a big line of surprise wheels, and he was so excited to see them all just up the highway itself. These are very much, and we've always advocated for these as a safety mechanism as well. Yeah. So what I personally suggest, this is my personal opinion, if you're out there as a Munzee player and you're maybe driving with another Munzee player, and that Munzee player is the driver, then, why not gift them a couple of VACs so they don't have to, you know what I mean? So they can actually get some place in Munzee as they're driving you along the highway as well. So that's just personal opinion.
I was driving you. You didn't throw any VACs to me. So
no, of course not. 'Cause I'm in competition with you. There's a different story.
True.
But yeah, there we go. The VAC has officially been launched. You got any questions in regards to the VAC? Reach out. Ask other players about it too. Jump on the water cooler. Let us know your thoughts as well. So go from there. Meanwhile, Rob, I've got to mention this as well, and that is the reindeer whittles are leaving the store this month in January. They're about to fly back to what do you call it? The North Pole. The North Pole. So if you haven't got them yet, then this allows you to rebuild them using stars in wishing wells for free. I had people asking me down in Florida, what can I do with my stars? And I said, you can get some whittles out of the wishing wells. How do I do that? And it just so happened to be they hadn't actually had any whittles at all. Oh. You don't have any whittles, you can't get them from the wishing wells unless you've already have them. The best way to get them is either A, purchase them if they're in the store, or B, is you can actually get them from the trunks, the Whittles trunks in App Store. It will chuck out the random ones. We've been through this several times, and there is a video on the Munzee YouTube channel as well, letting you know how to do the Whittles trunks. So get them now. Meanwhile, Rob, also, after talks with Tim, Minnesota boy in Florida, he was down there as well. Look out for some more personals coming into the store.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, people were interested in them at the events, and sure, more are on the way.
More personals are on the way, so keep an eye out for those on all the social medias and also the Munzee store as well. Now, Rob, the next thing, the community credits chat. These are brand new. It's not 1, 2, but there's 3 different things you can vote on now with utilizing the community credits, Rob.
Yeah, so how much time do we have? I mean, we're definitely over 30 minutes by now with special interviews. We could talk about this community credits competition, if you will, because I think that some people probably do see it that way. But what we're asking you during the current one, which is going to be ending before we record the next podcast, so we'll talk about the results then, is what sort of double points features and uses would you like to see in the future? We'll probably be picking our own for February, but you can help us influence March and beyond. Although there are a couple of clear jumping out to the front things that people are very much green in support of and very little red against. And there are a few that are very, very, very polarizing. And you can see there's a lot of no's in relation to the number of yeses as well. It's very entertaining to read. Yeah. So thanks, everyone.
I like it. More on that next week, Rob. We'll talk more on that next week. Also, at the same time, this week coming up is the new Mech called the Ceramic Mech as well. This one's really cute. Have a look at it as well. This one, I'll give you a tip. This one may help you next month's Clan Wars. What? How do I say that? Why do I say that?
Yeah.
Well,
how do you know that?
How do I know that? Well, Rob, we were in Florida and you said to me, Craig, Tim, I'm going to hand over the reins to the Clan Wars. So now
I'm going to give one of the 2 reins to the 2 of you. Yeah, correct. I've still got one or the other.
You've still got one, but you've let go of that rein, and you can just oversee it as well.
I'm asking for help, is what I'm doing. Yeah. I don't do this, but I'm asking for help, and you and Tim are game players.
Absolutely.
And you guys, if anyone, you guys should be able to know the feelings, the vibe, the how things should go. So let's see what happens. So everyone, get ready with your comments.
Absolutely.
Next week on the 28th.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to that. Meanwhile, if you've got any ideas as well, I'm going to say it as well. If you've got any ideas for some sort of clan requirements, or even, ready for this, Rob? Redeem store ideas. What?
Oh, did I ask for more help? That's right.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Reach out to me. So message me on any social media app or even within the actual Munzee app itself. I take them all. Clan ideas to me, redeem ideas to me, and I'll see if we can facilitate or if they're good, bad, or indifferent, and go from there. So there we go.
I might even volunteer that people, if they don't want to message you because you're scary and you're on the podcast and you will call them out there, they could even...
Not necessarily.
They could message Minnesota boy.
No, he said no. He said he didn't want people to message him.
Well, if you message him, just say, Rob said we could.
Rob said we could. That's right.
Okay, don't do it then. If Tim says no, Tim's got multiple other things, and he's got another job. So exactly. I get what he's saying. He focuses on the other stuff. You lead this new project, and he fills in. Got it.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, speaking of questions, Rob, we're going to move on to the Munzee question of the week. This one comes from the water cooler. Ralph Schultz. He says, I like double magnets. However, what I hate about them is that whenever they're a double magnet effectiveness event, that Rob changes the dials on the tree houses and Skylands to have hardly any bounces in them. I put 200 plus votes against that option, as I see many others feel the same way. There are more than enough bounces out there, so there's no need to change the dials on these bonus days. Rob, hand off the dials. What do you say to that?
Wow. Well, first, Ralph, thank you for throwing 200 plus votes against that option. The numbers are in. There are 205 against. So I guess you're the only one. Anyway, okay, that's a joke because I don't know the numbers yet. So that is totally a joke. Exactly. However, that's a very interesting stat that you throw our direction because we're curious. Is this 10 people 12, let's say, who are very much against it, and 300 that are for it, but they're voting, lower numbers. We don't know. So we, as a team, we are actually going to look into that, because if we're going to use this, to make decisions for the future, then we should look at all the stats. Anyway, to specifically talk about what I'm literally by name being called out for doing here.
Yeah, you are.
When you write Rob changes the dials on the Treehouse and Skyland to hardly have any bouncers in them, I hate to correct you, Ralph, and anyone else who still thinks this. I haven't touched the dials in at least 9 months. So what's happening is there is a balancing that takes place. Hands off. Nobody touches the dials. And it's not just me not touching. We, the team, literally have not changed anything for that long. So apologies if there are some of you who still don't like how the things balance, but we have made very clear, everyone understands it. The balance changes when magnets are used. It's just a fact. All right. More magnets are used during these weekends. We know that. This is the game. That's all I got.
Balances. It self-balances, self-regulates, Rob.
It does.
There's no one with hands on, put it that way.
No.
All right, thank you for that, mate. And then we're going to end it now with the Munzee tip of the week. And this one is related to the VAC as well. You can run other boosters with the VAC at the same time. So you can run like a virtual capture booster in terms of your points. So you get double points on everything it captures as well. But more importantly, you can also run, Rob, the radius booster at the same time. At the moment, the VAC will suck up everything from up to 500 foot in a radius. Using the radius booster, 1,000 foot. Now, obviously, the radius booster is for 5 minutes, so you do have to stack them a little bit to get the same 30-minute effect. But apart from that, that's all you have to do. Radius booster with the VAC, suck everything, Rob, for 1,000 feet. Do you like that?
What can I say? It's a very handy tool. You and I both take advantage of this with our limitless credits anyway.
Exactly.
If anyone has a request about the capture radius booster, timing, and any of that kind of stuff, maybe you should write into the show with what your request might be. You never know when things might get updated and, that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff in the hopper right now. But if you've got requests or questions or maybe even the tip of the week, why not send it in and see if those things make it on the air?
You can tell Rob's sick of my tip of the week. That's what
the fact that you have to make them up every single week recently, who wants to hear their name? Somebody. So please send them in. You and I, we're full of tips, we're full of questions, and we're full of
everything else.
Anyway, that's what it.
And now this episode is totally full, Rob, because we've gone well over time. So that ends another official Munzee podcast.
Thanks for joining us as we've celebrated so many people on this Munzee adventure.
Don't forget, subscribe, rate, review on your favorite podcasting app, and join us next week for another informative episode.
And remember, Munzee is more than a game. It's a worldwide community of mobile game players.
So keep scanning, keep discovering, keep that Munzee spirit alive, Rob. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, Cole Cracker.
Cole Cracker 7. I said her name wrong. Cole Cracker 7. Bow, bow, bow.